What's up, Owen? Hope you're having a good week so far, and you're enjoying your trip with your dad and everything. So I heard you'll be back next week, so that's good news. So I am just gonna do another video or two to kind of get you through this next week. So we'll start just like I would if we were together. But so to kind of the sensory bath, which I've called it in the past, and to make your body kind of more awake of itself or aware of itself. Let's try to use either like your shirt sleeve or like a towel, and that'll, because your touch is kind of predictive, because your touch is coming from your own body, and you know where that's coming from. It's not quite as effective as doing it with with another material. So we'll go ahead and again either towel or sleeve, but we'll hit all of our spots again. So we'll go above the eyes, we'll cover the whole face, we'll move through the scalp, get our ears going, get the back of our head, and we'll do all of these 8 to 10 times. We'll get our neck, get our chest, again trying to start right in the middle and go all the way up. Switch. Get our arms in, going down through the fingers, up the back of the arm. Switch. Good. Get our breathing muscles. So with that towel, you get your diaphragm, get underneath your ribs, get off to the sides. Meet in that middle. Do these guys. Circle up that core. Then we'll get hands on your butt, all the way down your legs, up to your hips, and nice job. All right, we'll go on to our joint mobility then. So again, we're really trying to create a map for the left side of your body. So we're going to continue to challenge it that way. So we're going to go in and we're going to do our compass drill, which I believe we have done in the past together. So this is where one foot's going to stay stationary and the other foot is going to stay, or one foot's going to stay stationary, the other foot's going to move around. Shoulders and hips and toes, they all stay square. So I'll show you what we're going to do. So you're going to plant, both feet stay flat on the ground. This leg has the weight over it, you'll come back to the middle. Then we'll go out 45 degrees, come back to the middle, go straight laterally. And again, leave your feet square, come back to the middle. Back at that angle, shift back, and then move straight back, come back to the middle. So remember, shoulders, hips, toes, they're all pointed forward, and then you'll just work your way back around. So for me, doing all of these is a little challenging on the right, but as you'll see, as I go to my left, it'll get harder. So now I'm switching feet. So now I'm gonna have to move a little slower, be a little bit more intentional. Move off to the left, back at that angle, and then straight back. All right, so that'll be your drill for your feet today. And then we're gonna go into our wide stance. We're going to do our lateral tilt. So again, your goal is to drive the inner part of your ankle down towards the floor. Good. Then we're going to go to our feet. So your toes are on the floor, but that circular motion is coming from your ankle. We'll go 3 to 5 circles in each direction. Other way. Good. Then we'll go up to your knees. We're gonna continue to do our knee circles in our couple different positions. So really pay attention to your knee. Make sure that it's extending all the way. We'll go back the other direction. Then we'll go off to the side. Let's go the other way. Good, we'll switch. Go back the other way. Good. Then we'll move off to the side. Good. So then we'll move up to our hips. We'll do our circles. So big circles on this side, on your right. We'll go 5 in each direction. Good. Then we're gonna break that circle down into smaller pieces. So across your body, we'll do 5 circles. Move off in front, 5 circles. Then we'll move off to the side, 5 circles. And then behind, 5 circles. Okay, so we're just taking that bigger circle we did on the right and breaking it down into smaller chunks as we go around the circle. All right, so that brings us to our pelvis. We're gonna do our anterior and posterior tilts. So knees bent, you're gonna take those hips, take them back behind you, tuck them underneath. So the real small movement, so it's not like a hip thrust. It's just taking that tailbone, taking it back behind you, tucking underneath. And then off to the side, pulling one edge of the hip up, relaxing, then the other, and going 8 to 10 there too. Then we'll go into our low back circles, so allowing your body to relax. Do our circles. Go ahead and switch the other way. Good. Then we'll go in to both of our glide progressions. So we'll do our lateral glide. So again, remember, arm stays on the hip and then on the ribs. You're pushing in to your hand on the ribs. You're using the other hand to make sure that your hips are staying still. Then we'll do our anterior and posterior. So round those shoulders, let that chin drop, deep breath in. As you take your breath in, the shoulders come back, the head comes to neutral, exhale. You'll do 5 of those guys. Then we'll do our shoulder circles. Both directions. And that'll be that. All right, we'll head on to your dynamic next.